A tracheostomy is a surgical opening through the neck into the trachea, allowing air to fill the lungs. A tube is placed through this opening to help with breathing and clear lung secretions. Here are some reasons why a tracheostomy is needed. You'll need these items. Step 1. Tracheostomy tube and oral suctioning. To prepare, perform hand hygiene. Position the patient upright, then perform hand hygiene again. Before starting, ensure change from fenestrated to non-fenestrated inner tracheostomy tube. Set up the suction tubing into the apparatus and set suction to continuous mode at 80 to 120 mm of mercury pressure on occlusion. Using the non-touch technique, connect the suction tubing to the catheter and leave it inside the packaging. Perform hand rub, then don a latex glove on your dominant hand. With your ungloved hand, grasp the catheter package whilst your gloved hand removes the sterile catheter. Gently insert the catheter without applying suction. When resistance is met, pull the catheter back by 1 to 2 centimeters, then apply suction with your thumb. Rotate the catheter gently and swiftly as it's withdrawn, applying continuous suction. Repeat if needed. Each suctioning should last 10 to 15 seconds or less. Finish by flushing the suction tube with cooled pre-boiled water. Step 2. Changing the inner cannula. You'll need these items. Perform hand hygiene. Hold the tracheostomy flange steady with 2 fingers, then twist the inner cannula anti-clockwise to remove it. Check the mucus amount, color, consistency, and odor on the cannula. Place the used cannula on clean gauze for cleaning later. Take a clean inner cannula and align it with the green dots on the tracheostomy tube, turning it clockwise to lock it. Then perform hand wash. Step 3. Cleaning the inner cannula. You'll need these items. Perform hand hygiene. Remove any dried mucus from the tracheostomy tube. Wet the cotton buds with cool pre-boiled water and clean any mucus from the inner cannula over a container. Rinse thoroughly with cool pre-boiled water and shake off excess water. Store the cleaned cannula in a clean covered container. Step 4. Preparation for dressing change. Begin with washing your hands thoroughly. Gather all necessary items on a clean table. Perform hand rub with an alcohol-based sanitizer. If you're doing this yourself, place a mirror in front of you. Put on latex gloves if preferred. Pour cool, pre-boiled water into a clean container. Remove the old gauze from behind the tracheostomy flange. Step 5. Inspection and cleaning. Inspect the tracheostoma for signs of infection. Look for redness, swelling, pus, or bleeding. Wet the cotton bud with cool pre-boiled water and clean the tracheostomy site outwards. Remove crusts from narrow areas around the tracheostomy. Repeat as necessary. Dry the area with clean gauze. Perform hand wash. Step 6. Changing the gauze. You'll need these items. Perform hand hygiene. Fold a clean gauze in half, placing the folded edge under the strap, facing the tracheostoma. Gently slide the gauze until it sits neatly under the tracheostomy. Perform hand wash. Step 7. Changing the neck Velcro strap. You'll need these items. Perform hand hygiene. Place the new strap around the neck with the smooth side against the skin and fluffy side facing out. Ensure the holes are positioned at the center of the patient's neck, facing the back. The two-person technique must be used throughout when changing straps. Once secure, remove the old strap. Prior to strap removal, assess tightness to prevent dislodgement, should the strap be loose. When showering or shaving with a tracheostomy, you'll need these items. Please note the safety guidelines. Before showering, perform hand hygiene. Place the shower guard around the patient's neck. Seal any gaps with 2-inch micropore tape between the skin and shower guard to ensure no gaps where water could enter. If shaving, keep the shaver facing away from the tracheostomy tube. Clean all loose hair when done. During showering, take note of these points. After showering, keep the shower guard on until the hair and neck area are dry. Use a clean towel to gently pat dry the patient's hair and skin around and below the tracheostomy site. Only then remove the tape and shower guard to dry thoroughly. Change the neck Velcro strap and tracheostomy tube gauze if necessary. Monitor for fever of 38 degrees Celsius and above. Remember to check the tracheostomy site for these symptoms and monitor secretion changes. Always look out for these signs of tracheostomy emergency. If the tracheostomy tube comes out, do not attempt to put the tube back in. Instead, do the following. If you encounter any difficulties or issues, please contact the SKH Hotline 69305000 to make an appointment for an outpatient review.